Hey everybody, Dan here, your comics monster. And it is Wednesday, so we are looking at another comic book haul. Alright, not a lot at the store actually, but I will show you what I did pick up. And we have Original Sin number 8 with the Art Adams cover. My store's going cover price on it. Initially, 1 and 2 were not, so maybe they got enough complaints or something. I don't know. Other stores I know had cover price from the beginning because it is equal ratio. So, Original Sin number 8, I believe this is the conclusion. Uncanny XMen number 25. Okay, Chris Bocciolo doing the art. So I am down for that. We have The Death of Wolverine. Number 1 of 4. Steve McNiven doing the art. It's got a, I guess, some type of fancy cover here, so it's pumped up to $4.99. I looked around, asked if there was like a regular cover, because I don't really go for some of these foil embossed covers or whatever this one is. I probably should have just waited for the trade, but I picked it up. And Justice League number 33. DC saved me a lot of money this week with the Future's End one-shots. Just like Villains Month, I'm able to not really get those because I'm not that invested in the crossover. I flipped through them, seeing if anyone great was doing the art that I needed it, and I did not. So this becomes my only DC title. Justice League number 33. Doug Monk doing the art, and I do enjoy his work. All right. Sally of the Wasteland. This is the second issue. I had the first issue in another pull. Tazio Betton doing the art. He had done art in Argo 5 number 8. Big fan of his work, which is why I had hired him for that issue. And that's what has me picking up this series as well. So, Sally of the Wasteland, Titan Comics putting that out. And we have another long-standing purchase of mine, Gold Digger, number 213. So I've been around for issue 1 and beyond. That is a run that can't say I've done a lot with Marvel and DC that many issues. But Fred Perry never fails to deliver. Antarctic Comics. Love this. Love Ninja High School whenever they put that out. By Ben Dunn. But Fred Perry, Gold Digger, great comic. And, as I stated, it was a very light week at the comic store. But this is a Comics Monster haul, so we have to beef it up. And the way we will beef it up is with our Kickstarter comic that came in. Alright. I picked up or backed Fist of Justice. Okay, so this was a trade collecting what I probably already had in Digital Webbing Presents, which was a title put out by the Digital Webbing website. Much of this trade paperback is from the Digital Webbing anthology, which called Digital Webbing Presents. I have, as I said, those issues. Plus it has Fist of Justice number 1 included in this. This cover is by Anthony Castrillo, who had actually done a pinup for me in Argo 5 number 1. So I am a big fan of his work. He did an issue within this as well. Anthony Castrillo, you can look him up on the internet for some, if you want to look at some great art. He's done, I guess, a lot of like commissions and pinups of Marvel DC characters. If you are an comics art fan like I am, you can find a lot of good art by him on the web. And actually, part of that Kickstarter was number 6, Fist of Justice number 6, and Fist of Justice number 3.5. I know I have probably all the issues, but I wouldn't have 3.5 if this was new for the Kickstarter. Big draw for these 2 issues is the fact that Pal Rodrick's draws these issues. I do have an issue of Argo 5 by him that is in the lettering phase. So that should actually be Argo 5 number 15. Number 13 just came out. 14 is in the lettering phase as well. And 15, which is a Pal Rodrick's issue, that's, of course, going to be after that. Alright, so that came with the trade, these 2 issues. It came with a print, I think an assortment of little knickknacks here. We had a postcard it came with, a trading card it came with, and I guess a sticker it came with. So, Kickstarters, sometimes they're trying to throw in some extras. Alright, now, again, keeping with the fact that this is a monster haul, and we had a light week at the comic store, I just received comics from Indie Planet, which is where I actually distribute my own Argo comics. That's ARGO Comics. You can go to argocomics.com for more information there. And I think I had actually I did a written review on Comic Frontline. This John Amon Amazing Man. Okay. Oh, let me get a little bit better there. So, John Amon Amazing Man. I read the first couple issues and really liked them. They almost had like a kind of a golden age feel to them. And these are characters actually, many of which are revivals of characters from Centaur comics way back. So Stephen Butler had done the art, Barry Gregory had done the writing, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, same. Barry's also doing the colors. So, yeah, I'll look forward to reading this one. Again, number 1 and 2 are pretty fresh in my memory. I just read and enjoyed them. So this will go toward the top of my reading pile. That's from Gallant Comics, John Amon Amazing Man. 2 more books that I picked up from Indie Planet. Leviathans, number 1. So, in Indie Planet, you usually have some preview pages. So I look at the preview pages, see what the book looks like, read the description, and, see what's up. And looking at this, I was interested. So I can tell you that the art is very good. Really like the art style. So I'll be looking forward to checking this one out. From the same company, which is Razor Blade Apple Studios. Okay, got a little razor blade with the apple in it. You always used to, that was a little Halloween legend when I was a kid trick-or-treating. Watch out for the apples. Someone might put a razor blade in them. So I guess these people had heard the same little folklore. They put out, okay, this groundwork, okay. Says RBA, which Razor Blade Apple presents groundwork. So they had like an anthology title, Razor Blade Apple, and I saw the issues available. I thought about purchasing some of them. This collects the whole thing, so I took a gamble on it. So again, it's a trade paperback. I was impressed enough by the preview pages of all the issues to say to myself that I would just, plunk down the money rather than buying individual issues and then wanting to buy more. Just get the trade. And let's see. I know this reviewer. I have listened to Tales from the Water Cooler. So Decapitated Dan. He has a blurb on the back here. Let's see. They need to change RBA to really beautiful art because these books are gorgeous. And he spelled gorgeous G-O-R-E because Decapitated Dan likes his horror. Well, that's a good recommendation right there. Good person to be recommending a comic. So, like I said, I'll give this a try. You want me to flip through right now? Tell you what I think? So that you know whether or not you want to get it? Yep, I'll say that. The artwork throughout, very well done. Some various topics here, but I think overall I'm happy with the purchase, having just flipped through it. So that should tell you something. All right. Well, so we had comics from the comic store, we had comics from Indie Planet, and we had a Kickstarter, and that's why this is a Monster Haul. You come here, see some comics that you're not just going to see over at the store. Educate yourself and kind of go out there, get a feel for stuff that might appeal to you as an individual rather than, just following the herd. I mean, I looked at the comic store. There's plenty of new releases. Looked through them, and plenty that just made it easy to walk out on. And, it doesn't really matter because I have more than I could read. I mean, that's what it comes down to. All right. Well, keep coming back to Comic Frontline for all your comics, news, reviews, and entertainment. And to check out my own work, once again, Argo Comics, ARGOcomics.com.